everyone, it's Brittany with Fitness with Britt, and today we're going to do an arms and core workout. High intensity, working your whole body, but really focusing on your arms and core. So let's get started. So today's workout, we're going to do a mixture of movements that incorporate your arms, but really focus on your core as well, incorporating in some cardio and some movements down on the mat, or on the floor, whatever carpet you have. But I'm going to kind of explain how it's going to work. Today's going to be a little bit different. Our cardio portions are going to be a minute long. Now that can be, for some of these exercises that will seem very long, just kind of do what you can in that time frame. This is not a, hey, we have to push ourselves the entire minute. It's like a goal to reach. So work as hard as you can during that minute time, okay? But that doesn't mean you have to do the entire thing. So then, so we're alternating cardio portions with an ab workout portion. Now the ab workout portion, we're gonna do a little bit differently. So the total ab workout time will be for a minute, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in half. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of the move or the exercise, whatever it is, take a 10-second break and then hop right back into it for 30 more seconds. So that's going to allow us to kind of engage and then disengage our core muscles or whatever muscles that we happen to be working on during that time, and then re-engage them while they're already burning or sore or fired up. So it's going to be a lot of work, but what I want you to do, what I want you to encourage is that don't get discouraged. It's going to be a tough workout, but it's going to be awesome. So just do what you can, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. The very first exercise, my little cheerleader back here, our very first exercise is going to be 180-degree burpees. So if you cannot do burpees, do whichever exercise feels the most comfortable for you. So if that means modifying with a chair or couch so you don't have to go all the way to the ground, or if that means taking it at a slower pace, you can definitely do that. But what it's going to kind of look like here, I'll show you, is you're going to come down and you're going to hop up into your burpee and then hop up and turn, and then you'll do your next burpee, okay? So that's going to kind of be like our warm-up exercise, what we're going to get doing. So start out in a little bit slower pace so we can get the blood flowing, and then towards the end of the minute, kind of get into your groove, okay? And then we'll move on to our next exercise. So let's go ahead and get started with 180-degree burpees. Ready, set, and go. And like I said, whatever you can do, if you need to slow them down, you definitely can. Especially here in the beginning as we get kind of warmed up here. Take them at a slower pace. Nice and steady. Nice job. You're halfway. As you get a little bit more warmed up, you can pick up the pace a little bit. Good job, 15 seconds. Almost there. And time. Good job. So, for our next exercise, it's going to be knee hovering planks. So basically what that looks like is you're coming down on your hands and knees, kind of rounding your toes underneath, and you're going to pick up your knees just slightly, so we're hovering over. That's the hovering plank. If that bothers you, you can do just a regular plank. You can do the plank on your elbows and just take the hovering part of the knees out of it. Otherwise, just do whatever feels comfortable for you. So what that's going to look like is 30 seconds of the hovering knee plank, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds back on, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start our 30 seconds now. Like I said, just hold slightly above, just slightly hovering those knees. Nice and strong core. Good job. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna come out of it for 10 seconds. And then as soon as the timer hits, we'll go right back into it. And 3, 2, 1, and back up into it, hovering just above the ground. Good job. Remember to breathe. You're halfway. Hold strong. A lot of power and strength in your arms and your core. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So come out of that one. So our next exercise is squat jacks. So what that looks like is you squat down and you're just going to jack your feet out like this. Nice and strong. But if that bothers you, you can absolutely just do regular jumping jacks, okay? Or even if you want to do like just like baby squats, you can do that too. The deeper that you go into the squat, the harder the workout is. So we'll start our minute now. For 1 minute, like I said, just do what you can. If you have a little bit more energy to give, you can go a lot faster. If you need to slow it down, definitely do that too. Good job. Twenty more seconds. You're gonna feel this burning your legs. Push if you got it. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you got a book? All right, grab a quick drink. You gonna read to me? Our next exercise is the up and down plank. So that looks like you'll come into a full plank, you'll come down to your elbows, and then just alternate walking them up and down like that. And you can alternate hands if you want to. If the movement doesn't work for you or gets to be too difficult, just bring it down to an elbow plank or just hold the standard plank. Whoops. Taking the movement out gives a little bit of a break, but you're still working your core and your arms. So, like I said, this one will be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on. So we will start our 30 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. So up in a plank, nice and slowly lower yourself down to elbow plank, nice and steady, right back up. It does not need to be a race, just nice and steady. You can step your feet out for more stability if you need to. Good job. Core nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. You can come down for 10 seconds, and then we'll hop right back into the exercise. Whoop. 3, 2, 1. Right back into plank. Nice and steady. No rush here. You're doing good. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Hi. Hi. So the next one is mountain climber. So that one's obviously going to be a lot on your arms. So if you need to, at any point, step out of it and hop right back in, don't hesitate to do that. You'll probably see me do that as well. You know, a lot of these exercises require a lot of core strength and arm strength, so there's no shame in taking a little bit of a modified movement here, okay? So if you ever need to stop for that minute time, definitely do that. Now with mountain climbing, you know, you're doing this movement here, but if you need to just slow it down, you can do this right here, okay? All right, mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Be careful, Sawyer. Hey. Come read it to me. Good job, guys. You are halfway. Keep rocking it, guys. Keep rocking it. Nice and steady. No rush. Almost there. Hold strong. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Like I said, that's a lot of work on your arms and your core. So take it at whatever pace you need to take it at. So now our next one is a squat to standing side crunch. So you're gonna have your hands behind your head, your feet kind of hip width apart a little bit more. You're gonna squat down and whoops, squat down and crunch. Elbow to your knee. You can take the movement out of it if you need to and just do standing, alternating side crunches. So we're gonna do that for 30 seconds, take a 10-second break, and then 30 seconds off. So 30 seconds and go. And crunch, squat, and crunch. Squat, and crunch, squat, and crunch. Remember to keep your core tight. Good job. A few more seconds on this. And time. So now we're going to take a 10-second break. Are you being silly? And get set up. 3, 2, 1, squat and crunch. Squat and crunch. Really using that core to pull your knee up to your elbow. Good job. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So our next one, our next minute cardio is going to be Everest climbers with mountain climbers. So what that would look like is, oh, watch out, baby. Blowing out my branches. What that would look like is you're going to come down to your plank position, and you're going to do an Everest climber, and then you're going to do a couple mountain climbers. And then you'll throw in an Everest climber, which is bigger, and then a couple mountain climbers. But if it bothers you, that movement or just, you know, all that effort it takes to do both, just stick with your normal mountain climbers, or just stick with the Everest climbers, whichever one feels most comfortable for you, okay? So that one is for a minute. So like I said, if you ever need to take a break, don't hesitate to take a break, okay? So our minute starts in 3, 2, 1. So Everest, 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 mountain climbers. And then Everest, 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 mountain climbers. Good job. Nice job. Takes a lot more work to do the Everest climber, so please don't hesitate to take a break if you need it. We're about halfway. Or don't be hesitant to switch to mountain climbers if you need to, or do a little bit more mountain climbers. It's hard to see my watch like this. We're almost there. Nice job. Get these branches out of here. taking apart my decor. Okay. So our last one for this exercise before we repeat all of that one more time is vertical leg circles. So you're going to be down on your back here. And you can put your hands underneath your glutes if you need a little bit more support. You're going to straight legs and you're going to just make circles with your legs. Now there's a couple variations you can do on this exercise. If you want it harder, you go lower. If you need it easier, you go higher. You can put your arms out if you want it harder. You can even crunch up if you want it even harder than that. So it's all kind of what works for you, whatever your comfort level is. I know for some this could bother like backs, so make sure that you keep your feet kind of like up higher, okay? Oops. Let me get out of this. Sorry, there we go. All right, minute starts now. So nice and easy vertical circles. So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Take 10 seconds off. Don't be afraid to use some support if you need it. Oops. I keep hitting my watch here. Good job, nice vertical circles. 3, 2, 1. Good job, 10 seconds off. And then go right back into it. 3 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Legs back up, vertical circles. Now you can make them as big or as small as you want to. Nice and easy. Good job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so now that was round one. Anybody be careful. That was round one. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to go through all of the exercises again. Like I said on the first round through, take them at whatever pace you need to. If you're fatigued at all, don't hesitate to kind of step out of the exercise and hop right back in. Especially some of those minute-long exercises are a lot more difficult to like stay steady the whole time. So please don't hesitate to slow down and speed up at whatever intervals you need. So we're going to start with 180-degree burpees. In 3, 2, 1. And like I said, you can do these. And then if you need to modify them, you can slow them down. You can just walk them. You can do them on chairs. Whatever you need. Doing good. Woo! I'm done, baby. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So our next one is the knee hovering plank, the hovering knee plank. So you'll come down into your plank or into your hands and knees position, curl your toes, and go up into the hover for 30 seconds. Hovering your knees just off the mat. Hold nice and strong. Nice job. Remember to keep breathing. Hold nice and strong, nice and strong. Keep your core tight. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. We'll come out of this for 10 seconds. And then we'll go right back into it. 3, 2, 1. Right back into it. Good job. I know it burns, probably burns your legs just as much as it burns your abs and arms. You're doing good. Hold strong, remember to breathe. Almost there, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You can come out of that. So now it's squat jacks for 1 minute. You can take these at whatever pace you need to. You can also modify them and just do normal jumping jacks, or you can do just a little bit of a smaller squat. If you want to intensify it, you can do a deeper squat or go faster. And 3, 2, 1 for 1 minute. A minute never seems long until you're doing an exercise like this, huh? Yay! You're doing good. Almost there. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo, shake out them legs. Okay, so now we're into the up and down planks. You can start on your elbows, you can start on your hands. You can also just hold one or the other if it gets to be a little bit too difficult. And go. Up into plank, and then down into your elbows. Nice and steady. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds back on. Almost there with first part. 3, 2, 1. Good job, come out of it. 10 more seconds, then right back in. You guys are doing awesome, stay strong. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Back up into it. You can spread your legs farther apart if you need a little bit more stability. Remember, try to keep your back as straight as possible. I know it's a little bit harder in the movement, but make sure you're using your core to do this and not so much other body parts. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so now we're into mountain climbers for 1 minute. Like I said earlier, you can speed these up, you can slow them down, whatever you need. You can come out of the move if you need to, and then right back into it for a minute. You know, a minute's a long time on your arm, so, you know, don't be surprised if you see me come out of it too, because it's a lot of work to do these. So we will get started with our minute in 3, 2, 1. Whatever pace you need. This is an arm and core workout, but that doesn't mean that they don't get fatigued. So don't be hesitant to take a break if you need it. And if you want to make them a little bit easier, you can even touch down in between if you need to, or you can slow them down. Good job, we're about halfway. Good job, keep going. Like I said, don't be surprised if I take a break too, because this is hard work. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo! Grab another drink. Okay, so the next one is the squat to standing side crunch. So, elbows behind your head, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on. And ready to go. You're gonna squat down, stand and crunch on the side. Squat, stand and crunch. If you need to take out the squat, you can do that. Use your core to pull your knee up to your elbows and crunch. Woo! Yeah. Good job. 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. You're doing awesome. We're about almost the way through. 3, 2, 1. Squat and crunch and crunch. Should feel this in your obliques as well as, legs and stuff. Remember to keep your chest up when you're going down into that squat. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So our next exercise, which I would consider one of the hardest ones, is the Everest mountain climbers for 1 minute. So like I said earlier, you can do a couple Everest climbers and then mix in the mountain climbers. If you need to just do mountain climbers, just do mountain climbers. Whatever is comfortable for you. So we got this for 1 minute and go. You can slow them down if you need to. Stay nice and strong. Woo! Don't be afraid to take a little break if you need it. We got about 25 seconds. A minute's a long time. Almost there. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. So, our last exercise is the vertical leg circles. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on. So let's go ahead and we'll just hop right into it. And 3, 2, 1. Legs up, moving vertical circles here. Nice and steady. If you need it a little bit harder, you can lower your legs. If you need to support your back, you keep them up and put your hands underneath your glutes. Nice and steady. Keep that core nice and strong. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a 10-second break. And 3, 2, 1. Right back into it. You're doing awesome. Nice and steady movements. You can make the circles as big or as small as you want to. Whatever you need. You're doing good. Finish strong. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. You did it. You did the arms and core workout. That was a hard one, but it was effective, right? Don't be ashamed if you had to take a break or step out of it for a second and come right back in. A lot of those movements, repetitive movements on your arms and on your core, can create a lot of stress, which is not bad necessarily, but it's hard work. So don't feel bad if you had to step out. I had to step out. A lot of these workouts, they're intense, they're fast, or they feel like forever, So anyways, don't be ashamed if you had to modify. Don't be ashamed if you had to step out. You're here, you're doing it. That's the most important thing. Each day we get a little bit stronger, it'll get a little bit easier. And then before you know it, you're doing these things like a breeze, right? As always, don't forget to cool down. Cool down is the most important. It brings you back to your resting heart rate, so then there's not a lot of stiffness and soreness later on. If you need a post-workout, if you're feeling really laggy, if you get done with your workout and you're really dragging, reach out to me. I got an awesome post-workout drink. Helps kind of replenish and refuel your muscles so that you don't get that tired fatigueness at the middle of your day or at the end of the day, wherever you're doing your workout in. Definitely do that. It helps give you a boost, helps keep you energized throughout your whole day. So, as always, follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you don't already, @FitnessWithBrittany. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.